Hi everyone, this is Michelle Garrio back from the Seekonk Public Library to talk about yet another service that we offer from the library. And today what I wanted to spend some time on is to talk about the library apps. Many times when we get questions for technical help at the Seekonk Library, they will start out with, I'm in the library app and my first order of business is to figure out which app we're talking about. There are actually several apps that are available to help you with library services. And today I'm going to talk about the top two apps, which is the Libby app for downloading ebooks and audiobooks, and the SAILS Library mobile app, which is all an app-friendly view of the library catalog. Hopefully you have one or other of these apps, and if you don't already, then maybe I can convince you to get them both. The Libby app is the newest app from Overdrive. It lets you access the library's digital collection of ebooks, audiobooks, and magazines from your phones and tablets. It's easy to navigate so that you're always one tap away from your current ebook or audiobook. The Libby app makes it easy to switch between multiple library collections, and this is one of the most amazing features of this new service, so that you can find all of your loans from all those library collections and hold on one shelf. The Libby app is the replacement for the older Overdrive app, and it includes the ability to start reading immediately after you borrow. So there's no need to be bogged down in all of the technical jargon. Is it EPUB, MP3, PDF? All of that is hidden in the background so that you can start enjoying your title even before it's completely downloaded. Another wonderful feature that you have is that you can add, remove, and rename cards from all of your libraries in one place. Now this is particularly helpful for us in Seekonk if you are taking advantage of our partner library networks in Massachusetts, or if you have a library card from our neighbor Rhode Island. It lets you switch quickly between all of those collections. The other nice thing that I like that they've integrated into Libby is that it has a real simple step-by-step startup, so that when you first install the app and you have to put in all of those settings, it really gives you a nice step-by-step screen telling you what you need to do. As in your first question here, do you have a library card? When you're actually in the Libby app itself, it has a clear separation of items with the three buttons that you'll find at the bottom of the app homepage. The library button is where you'll go to the catalog to search for new items. The shelf button is where you'll go to see your items. It's where you'll be able to see your current loans, the holds that you're waiting for, and even a timeline and history of all the items that you've returned. Your loans and holds are automatically added to your shelf from all of your libraries, all the different library collections that you access. So you can easily find all of your books in one place. You can see your at-a-glance progress from each book on the shelf as well. And finally, that center button is the one where you'll be able to jump to so that you can go immediately to that last item that you were reading or listening to from within the app. When you're using Libby, the last used settings become your default settings. So the most important of these options will be to look at the borrowing time whenever you go to actually borrow an item. Right before you finalize your borrow, you'll see that you can set the due date so that you can choose the one that works for you, either 1, 2, or 3 weeks. Remember that you can choose whichever one of these times that works best for you, knowing that you can always return your items early. Now, if you're not finding items to borrow, you want to click the Libby icon in the upper right corner and choose the Add a Library Network to search. Your same SAILS library card will give you access to another 7 library networks in Massachusetts. You see just a few of those here. You can add the library network, find your item, and borrow, noting that from your SAILS library network, and then you enter in your SAILS library card information. Then you'll have your one-click access to search the library network whenever you need by going back to that Libby icon in the upper corner. It can be a bit confusing when talking about Libby because it's the Libby app that's made by Overdrive, whereas they used to have an app just simply named Overdrive. And to make matters worse, you can still see sometimes both of those apps available when you go to your app store. Now, why is that? One reason is that the Libby app is unfortunately not compatible with Kindle Fire devices, unlike the classic Overdrive app. Now, does that mean that you should get the older Overdrive app if you're using a Kindle Fire? My answer to that is no. For Kindle Fire devices, in fact, it's much easier to use your browser and go to the website SAILS.overdrive.com to get your books. So to sort of summarize all that, you will still find that there is an Overdrive app available from your app store, but you really don't want to use it, even if you have a Kindle Fire. If you are in the Kindle Fire, what I recommend that you do is you open the Amazon Silk web browser that comes with your device and go directly to the website sales.overdrive.com. You'll click on Kindle Books to make sure that you're looking at all of the compatible titles. Then select your title, set your borrowing time, and on the next screen here, you'll see that you can just simply click to read now in browser. That way, with no further clicks, the title is immediately available to enjoy in a brand new tab in your browser. This tab will actually stay open to your last page that you were reading, and it just doesn't get any simpler than that. So I truly recommend that even if you have the Kindle Fire, you don't install that older app. You pretty much will just stay with Libby for most of our mobile devices and the web interface if you have a Kindle Fire. An altogether different animal would be the SAILS mobile app. The SAILS mobile app is the phone-friendly view of the catalog. The top features that you'll see when you search in the SAILS mobile app are that you're going to search the SAILS catalog. And you can search by title, author, subject, or general keyword. And of course, you can make your requests or place holds on any items that you're interested in. You'll be able to manage your account within the app, which is to keep track of your account, anything that you've checked out, any of your holds, your fines, and all of your account information. You'll be able to pay fees online with a credit card directly in that app. And as you can see on the screen here, this is a free app that you'll be able to get either from the Google Play Store or from the Apple App Store. And you have a picture of what it looks like here from the Google Play Store. When you're in the app, you'll see that you also have access to other information that you might get from the library's website. And this includes upcoming events, our download services, and our Facebook and Twitter pages. As you can see, when you go into the Preferences option of the app, you'll be able to customize which options you see and what order they appear in that particular app. The search screen includes being able to see popular new titles in the catalog, just as it does when you're looking at the web version of our catalog. And if you go to the menu for options, that's those three lines you see in the upper right corner, it lets you see your checkouts, your holds, and any fines that you would have on your card. As in the website, when you search the app, you'll see both print items and downloads for ebooks and audiobooks. If you like, you can use the limit options at the bottom of the screen to show only the format that you're really interested in. For example, you could choose to limit to books if you only want to review the print books that are available. To request a book, you would click on the book title, and then you click on the button Place Hold that you see right at the top of the screen. Now, those are just two of the apps that you have for getting started with borrowing library materials. You might also download the apps for these two services. Canopy is our service where you'll be able to stream movies and documentaries. And this includes videos such as our Great Courses series, which is a great way to basically take a virtual college course. You'll be able to find Hollywood classic movies, Oscar winners, and even fitness and sports instruction videos. And Hoopla would be an app that you can download specifically for our Hoopla collection, which includes every type of digital format, whether it be books, audiobooks, comics, movies and TV shows, and music. Hoopla is specifically the resource that we have for you to download music, and that includes same-day releases. As soon as a new album is available on the market, then you would be able to potentially borrow that item from Hoopla. And it also will include your Grammy nominees, as we have coming up this time of the year. The library is very happy to be open again and available during business hours, so feel free to stop in for your 30-minute visit with any questions that you have. From virtual programs and take and make kits to suggestions for your next read, technology help, we are happy to be able to help you with that during this pandemic time. Please do give us a call, email, check Facebook or our website for any of the latest updates to what's going on in the library. And remember, we always look forward to seeing and hearing from you. Thank you.